All right, the stream is live. Let me sure the alerts still pop up too. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm gonna work on the tweaking of the width and length for the cameras, but this is the new overlay. If you see the stream, you'll see what I'm talking about.
So why did you text me a daytime? Wow, you really hate the Rockets.
Because I got the update about your Rockets video, and that shit had me die. like this team is fucked. I'm like, oh shit.
I mean, they're not good.
You're not wrong. I can't ever say you're wrong. It's good, LC. Oh, by the way, LC for the new help with like the OBS shit. We're in the building. This is a new broadcast feature for the overlay and whatnot. I'm gonna work on the placement of our cameras on the next stream, but for now, this is the soft launching of it. Hope everyone's in a great mood and vibe and things of that nature. Yeah, ESPN, I would love if you would show the game, but I guess we gotta wait. Actually, hang on. Can I just do it through? Hang on, let me type this in. Hang on. I can't spell worth a damn. I'm about to go get my food in a minute too, KB. We VV'd up Elon Musk. And they were doing too much there. The UI looks so different. Okay, perfect. I'm pretty sure you can see this, right, KB? Dabi was good, bro. Let me zoom out here. Yeah, we see it back. Okay. Dabi asks, so is Steph only coming back for the playing games? They're hoping he can be back by the end of this month. So he should be able to fit in some regular season games. At least that's the hope, right? We're unsure of exactly how that's gonna play out, but we'll see. But hopefully by the end of this month, chat. So tip off is in 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Cool. So yeah. Per usual, ESPN is indeed late. But that's fine. Gifted, you running them playback string is back. I don't know what playback's gonna come back as. I think I would be down to see what the process and experience is like. Regardless, I think I've been finding my own niche on my channel in terms of streaming and more of that type of content over there. But I would give playback another shot. I would. Steve said we are in 5% 10 mode. Okay, hang on. I don't know exactly how to remedy that. So let me try something real quick. Is that better, LC? Good. Okay, yeah. So all I did was I chose to share the entire screen compared to like a window, and apparently the tint is gone. I don't know why, but you know, that's cool. We'll be getting the game score and all that as well updated once we get here. I'll put out a ping that says we're live on the Discord announcement tab. We gotta also do a better job of posting when we're live on the Go Blooded Twitter, but we'll try to run that up. You know, everything's a process and whatnot, but we need to build them. Chat, while y'all piling, let us know how you like the new format. I do know that technically the cameras right now are not in sync in terms of size, length, and width, but I'm gonna be working on that again in the future streams for KB and Denver's cameras. But for now, I think this will suffice for this game. We're gonna also have a place to put the dedicated scoreboard as well. So just stay tuned. But we are making some improvements to some stuff. Again, big shout out to LC for the behind the scenes work. He's been doing the Lord's work, to be quite honest. WLC and whatnot. I'm thinking at halftime, Denver, we don't do a lap. I want to react to some NBA drama. I want to see the Kenyon Martin shit. I didn't watch the full clip. And I want to see the Giannis shit because I heard Giannis had some things to say about playing basketball this season. So I think that'll be pretty fun for the halftime. Let me see here. And the 10 is gone, so we're good. In fact, let me make sure the audio is muted so I can take this off of mute for the stream. Hang on. Yep, it is muted. So go right there. Cool.
Chat, are we ready? What's this new layout y'all got? I believe LC made it. And yeah. Oh my god, is I'm not backcourt. Holy shit. Oh my god, what a block. Oh my god, Porzingis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. KP revenge game. KP, I'm not, bro. Chat, have y'all thought about it? KP is on a 4-game revenge tour right now. We played the Wizards, the Knicks, the Celtics, and then we played the Hawks next. KB's mute. I think he's on the phone. Don't tell me we played Dallas too. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me we played Dallas too, man. Okay, so we play Detroit. And then we play Atlanta. And then we play Dallas. We played Dallas on Monday. Oh my god.
Sorry about that. I was on the phone.
Hi.
It was a good chat. I seen the possessions though. The 2 blocks, both missed free throws, and then the 3. Draymond 3. We're going the other way. Man, we're really 9th in the West now. JB. Good defense. What else we got? Okay.
Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, so literally every team this dude has been on, we play them all in the next week.
Who, the Porzingis?
Yeah.
So we played the C's, Dallas.
Because we played the Wizards, the Knicks. We're playing the Celtics right now. We play the Mavericks on Monday, and we play the Hawks on Saturday.
What's good, chat? What's good with you, Anarchy? We got a new stream background. Chat again. Let us know how you feel about it in the comments. But we're live right now. What's good with y'all? Everyone's having a good Wednesday.
All right. Good defense. That's fantastic defense. Push. See Draymond. Oh, that's melted. I'm bugging. Gee, back out. Good extra pass. There you go. You got to make that. So 2 easy looks. JB, JT Hezzy. Just letting this nigga just walk into warm up threes. I feel it.
He's really playing basketball, man.
Good pass. Good extra.
Oh, good rebound.
Poor.
Good rebound, Porzingis.
Poor. Oh, man. What time is it? 7:18. What time is Milk come in? Let me check, bro. Absolutely starving, bro.
$7.28. Oh my god, what a pass.
Delay. I don't know, Anarchy.
No, for me it's 7:26.
Oh yeah, Gifted, you missed my revelation.
What was that? Oh, wait.
This is...
May I predict what it is?
I don't think you'll predict it.
The games we've recently been playing, and I don't know what's next, but a lot of these games are against KP's former teams.
Yeah. It's all of them.
Yeah. This is what I thought.
It's
I was thinking that low-key in my head.
We played the Knicks. We played the Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing the Celtics right now. We played Detroit, and then we played the Hawks, and then we played Dallas.
That's funny. I was thinking that, like, these teams are all teams he's been on low-key. Thought about that.
Someone's open. So,
Stays here. He can still drive and kick.
Damn, so Tari Eason hasn't made a 3-pointer since.
Oh, Draymond, that's nasty.
Okay. Okay. So Tari Eason hasn't hit a 3-pointer since Jason Tatum's came back.
Oh, that's actually wild. He's hot. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie, Draymond.
Oh my God.
I'll wait. That's a good look for
Please
Mel.
make one.
This shot.
Okay.
You cannot come out here with these bullshit ass threes and layups after saying I can touch 30 on any gym. Oh boy.
why does he shoot like that, bro? Especially on pull-ups.
It
Like,
shot
Cat, he does
quick.
that weird thing where like he gets the ball and like he like, you know what I mean? Like when he comes off the dribble, chat, like he like it's like his body's like a slingshot before he shoots. Like he like, I don't know how else to explain it, bro.
I hear you on that, KB. Ah, that was good hands on that.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Okay. I thought he was hurt for a minute.
Good pass.
He playing really well. Let me go back real quick to get the scoreboard right. Second here. While I do my work. Let me see.
Man.
Celtics should be this, right? Yeah.
7 minutes. It should be 6. I was about to say.
All right, Chad, we got the scoreboard up for y'all. Gonna crop it down and put it towards the side, but in the building, man. So let's elongate that a little bit.
Yo, Fire. How you doing, bro?
Fire was good, bro. Getting walked down by Boston, love to see it. I bet you do, brother. And Tatum's back, so that's fun for you, probably. See here. I'll make the scoreboard just a tad bit bigger. I think that's a great size. Chat, let me know if this size is satisfiable. That should work, though. I'm doing good. How have y'all been? Honestly, straight. It's been a I think up and down week. I've been super busy. It's been cold as shit outside, like super duper cold, but you know it's cool. Type shit.
It's been cold.
Bro, it was literally 16 degrees yesterday, bro.
We're having like literally one of our hottest. Bro, what?
Oh,
I think this is the hottest day I've ever seen in the month of March.
really?
It's gonna be 102 tomorrow.
Okay, see, I need you to understand something, Denver. I was wearing my winter pants yesterday because we're also getting super heavy winds, so everything's even colder because of that. It hailed today in March. Fire. So far the KP experience has been up and down because he's missed a lot of games, but he's starting to get himself into somewhat of a rhythm, so I do like that for him. I mean, better than like a guy who literally wasn't playing for my team, so I'm cool. TTP said y'all start. No, I have not looked into prospects. I'm actually very ignorant to the whole college stuff. I've been talking to some of my friends who are more locked in, and I'm gonna get more acquainted with that process later this month for sure.
Okay.
Fire here in Sac.
Yeah, here
Okay.
we just reached it up. Or just reached it. I just searched it up.
Mm-hmm.
According to reports, on March 18th, City, which is where I live, has reached a high of 99. This was part of a widespread dangerous heat wave affecting the region with highs 20 to 35 degrees above normal for the month of March.
That's not good.
Temperatures are expected to remain extremely high through the remainder of the week and early week, with many areas seeing potentially their hottest March temperatures ever recorded.
Okay. You were fucked. Not hot in Sac? Okay, word. Yeah, no. It's very cold over here.
That's cool, man.
Cool. I was so mad today, bro. Okay.
Oh my god.
So is this the I'm Jason Tatum and I'm fully back from my Achilles game for us? Possibly.
He did this against the Cavs, and then he fell off a cliff. So we'll wait.
Yo, I'm trying to violate. Draymond is so weak, bro.
Like it's usually, oh my god. Like it's usually like 65
ESPN.
degrees in March. Like, bro, March 3 years ago it snowed.
I believe it.
Now it's 100 degrees.
And be grateful, man. It's still snowing over here, bro.
I promise you, be grateful. Hail today, bro.
Bro, this is what I mean by like possessions can't beat Draymond threes, bro. At a point, you just have to start playing.
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan also just doesn't spontaneously combust. So there's that too.
Our weather.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Our weather. I'm sorry. Our weather is never consistent though. Like it'll be hot in the morning and then below freezing at 12 o'clock. It's crazy.
Gifted half of my state is on fire for half the year.
I would love to be on fire right now. It's cold as shit.
Well, chap, I hope y'all had fun, bro, because this game is well and truly over.
A good boy, GP.
I can see where this is going already, man.
My 2 J's are cooking. Can't believe this is my life. Yeah, man. Welcome to your life, man.
Look at this, man. Draymond Green and GP2 still on the floor together.
Oh,
Look at that from the glass, though, right there, GP. Okay, project. Let's go. Hey, to post up on QP.
Good defense.
Board.
Good defense. Play faster, bro. Come on. Cross the thank you. Good shot, QP. Fucking hell, man.
If you don't hit a shot for Boston, don't get blown out.
Oh, 7:29. I'm going on mute, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Why is this still a ESPN game? Hey, man. Real motion. Pat versus Peyton Pritchard hoops. Oh my God, GP. Damn. That was actually crazy. Tatum, great decision again. Yo, Tatum is playing super well. Ooh. It's looking dangerous. Why is the early possession a GP3? Why? Like, I understand if they're taking those shots at the end of a shot clock. Okay, fine, but you wanted that shot. Okay, got the board at least. Boston making threes just isn't fair. I mean, that's your team. All right, good follow, GP. Jaylen Brown looks like a All NBA guy. I think Tatum's been the best player so far. If I'm being honest with you. I mean, but salute to JB. But you know, I don't know, man. Yeah, it was good, chat. We back. I know it's been a turbulent streaming schedule for us, but we don't stream, do stream, and don't stream, and there's been like literally 0 times ahead of time, but that's changing. We are gonna try to be a bit more consistent here towards the end. We'll be way more upfront when we're not streaming. So stay tuned. Tap into the I'm saying Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and all those things for more updates and whatnot. But I think KB is currently coming off the fast, so he's eating. I have food in front of me as well because he got home. So hey. Abdi said JB has 13 on 6 shots. Tatum has 9 on 7. And yet playing better than someone isn't just how well you shot. You're rage baiting me though, so it's fine. Like I'm actually watching these shots and the process of where the ball is actually moving. So I'm telling you, he's been better than him. But that's fine. Cool, it's cool. We got some fantastic eats, man. I joined after the first time out. I haven't seen a Tatum bucket and JB walk down Milton twice and get a elbow putback. Tatum has been passing to a lot of open threes.
Tatum has 3 threes.
Yeah, he's hit 3 threes in the first quarter. A lot of dribble drive. He's been good. Raquel, hey, how's it going? We have a new overlay, Raquel. Shout out to LC. You know what I'm saying? We got some more things coming. How you doing, Raquel? Hey, KB Denver Gifted. I am late, but we'll be hate watching the Celtics. Salute. Salute to you for that, you know? I'm in the building. And things of that nature, you know? I can agree with that. Oh, I'm in Detroit, so that's dead. Whole lot LC and not the P. Damn, she made sure to say fuck Abdi. Whole lot LC, but not the People's Mix. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, but she shit all over you. That's crazy. Wow. Tatum and Brown have scored or assisted on all 30. All of them. Okay. Oh, go ahead, Peyton. Yeah. Fuck. Brown layup, Tatum better. E. Santos overdose? Not enough VC for that. Jaylen Brown fade over B pods, working his little shit. Hey, could we not get B pods on Jaylen Brown? That would be great.
Can we get Malevi off the floor?
Steve Kerr really be hiding this nigga in these lineups. He just be don't say nothing, throws him in the game. Okay, we'll take that. Payne Pritchard?
Damn.
Brown 17, Tatum better. WID for actually watching basketball. Oh wait, you don't. Let me pull up ESPN real quick. He's hot right now. Why Indiana broadcast for Dame? Huh? Oh, that's weird. Dame's not coming back this season, so no, that's cooked. Okay, he has 21. Is it wrong on 1 by 30? Why would that be wrong? No. I would want my team to be all the way dominant too. That's fine. I think that's regular.
I'm back.
No problem. 21 in the first quarter. Who has been better? I want you to realize when I said Jason Tatum was playing better than Jaylen Brown, up to that point, you admitted you did not watch the full game. I want to wholeheartedly point that out. And I still think that up to that point, what Tatum was doing was a bigger impact. And now that Tatum has hit the bench, Brown has scored repeated baskets on B-Paz, who's a notable Hall of Fame defender, I'm so sure. Y'all should pay Brandon for this performance. Yeah, he's getting baked and fried alive right now. And if you're wondering why KB is muted, he is eating food. I'm pretty sure his fasting cycle is now up so he can actually eat. Let that man eat. I know how that be sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. We back. See, okay, chat. Sometimes Obdi can be funny and I'll laugh and I'll slightly kiki. But then other times it's like, this is 0 out of 10 rage bait though. You know what I'm saying? How much did Brandon want annually again? I think he wanted 13, 14 million. I think he wanted 40 million for what? 4 or 3 years? I don't know how much it was. Y'all need to let Paz take all y'all caps. See, bro. Here we go with this shit, man. Two for one said Paz get 25. Yep. Hopefully he does get 25 years to life. I agree with you, bro.
I'll be right back. I gotta go do something. I'll be back in 5-10 minutes.
Okay. All right, Chad. Well, this is now a Gifted Hoops stream. Make sure to follow me on Gifted Hoops. I also stream NBA content on my YouTube channel at Gifted Hoops. And tonight we're on Gold Blooded watching Warriors basketball. Try not to blow our brains out. You feel what I'm saying? So tap in. How do I say this? This is looking like a belt to ass. If I'm being brutally honest with you. If it is belt to ass when KB comes back, he's gonna want to cut this shit off. I'm gonna try to fake argue, possibly oh no, we should watch longer. But then I'm a cave, and then this stream will probably be over in the third quarter. And when that happens, guess what I'm doing, chat? I'm hopping on Marvel Rivals because I have a DreamCon tournament worth $14,000 that I need to practice for with my team this week. So that's what I'm gonna be doing on my Twitch. If you want to tap in, not on YouTube because I don't have a gaming channel, but I am gonna work on uploading to my second channel more. I do want to do that. Why are we disrespecting the future of the franchise, Brandon Podzimski? I hope you said that with. Never mind. Let me not say that. I know for a fact, that sounds cool to say in theory, but you can't feel good actually typing that though. I don't believe that. Ron Harper Jr. in second. Oh, we don't respect y'all. Yeah, there's no respect, sadly. But it's cool. It's cool though, you know. Draymond made a layup. Let's go, Chad. Turn me up. I'm here for this. Derek White turnover. He tried to flop right there. Guy Santos layup. Give me that. Right back in the game. Right back in the game. I'm not too mad. I'm not too mad. Okay. Peyton Pritchard comes here, tries to go at Will Richard, fails. Reset possession. I can't be mad at it. Steve Kerr doing the you gotta see Steph work out for B-Pot's development, man. That's just nasty, man. It's been a rough time, honestly. Okay, Peyton Pritchard. Couldn't shoot over Will Richard because he got back, but Garza's wide open for three, and he cashes. Okay. I audibly gagged writing that. Him and Grady are in the same draft class, and Dick already has 230 balls in his career before B-Pods. Yeah, it's kind of sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Literally, Will Richard, who's a first-year player, has a 30 ball. I think like 7 or 8 games into his career before B-Pods. It's tough. I can't believe he survived a deadline. I can because they love him, you know? So, makes sense to me. Chat. I'm not gonna hold you. I think one of my favorite players on the Celtics got to be Shireman. I love him, bro. He plays hard, really competes. I fuck with him. What's good, KB? Welcome back to the stream, bro. Oh shit, I gotta def that up because ESPN be tripping. What's good with y'all? Thought you guys were over playing the B-Pod stuff. Went on Twitter before the game, and a nigga said Pods going for 40. Yeah, no, there's still Warriors fans who are going to be diehard Pods, just like there were also Warriors fans who were diehard Kuminga FC, who were quickly trying to victory lap the games he was having for the Hawks against bad teams. But, you know, it'd be like that. Fires to get it. Oh, of course. Fire, listen, I don't just watch the Warriors. I watch basketball. Diamond is a hooper. I fuck with his game a lot. And he's one of the few players where, like, he can shoot mid-ranges on the team and Brad don't get too mad at him. I noticed that shit, too. I said Brad. I meant to say Joe Mazzulla, but you catch my drift, though. How you like this Boston belt? It's not a belt yet. It's not a belt yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a very enjoyable time right now with this game, you know? Okay, Peyton Pritchard misses to Porzingis. Pass to B-Pods. Will Richard almost turns the ball. It does turn the ball over. All right, so we're fucked. Harper Jr. goes coast to coast. He's not that great, so he misses. We'll take it. Don't tell me Guy Santos is hurt, bro. We don't got time for this shit. Thank you, Guy. I appreciate you for getting back up, bro. Had Baylor stock early last year, but yeah, Quan. I think a player that I really want to pin out for Boston that Peyton Pritchard took over. Shout out to Carson Edwards, man. I know he didn't make it, but he was so fun to watch in college. He was a fucking bucket. Yeah, JB's actually frying right now. Ron Harper Jr. is getting minutes for this team, but Chris Boucher couldn't, bro. I hate Boston with a passion. I ain't gonna lie, Boston has had a lot of will in just saying we're gonna play these players. As long as they learn how to shoot, they don't care. Draymond still playing without Curry. I'm very surprised. It hasn't been great, but you know, he's trying. Okay, well, Richard, a B-Pods catch and shoot 3. Of course, you can't make that. Respect. Payne Pritchard passes to Derek White. Gets the screen right there from the big. Won't score on Porzingis because he's very, very lanky. I actually blew by Porzingis. I'm surprised. See, chat. That's the one downside, right? Boston is a very efficient offense, but sometimes they fall into ChatGPT basketball. We all saw that play. Peyton Pritchard easily could have just scored that, but instead he's looking for the three, which makes more sense efficiency wise, I guess. But the open layup was right there. I'm sorry, like it was, you know. JB been mid since January, but all of a sudden wants to hoop now. Yes, Alan R. I've been saying the same thing, but it's cool. Not gonna lie, Hugo, your tape was crazy. Had me thinking we got Tony Allen, but he's still good. Yeah, his tape was kind of wild. I saw parts of it because a friend of mine put me up. You know, Boston gets a rebound to a Peyton Pritchard 3. Yeah, so now it's starting to develop into a belt, right? Like you don't want to have it here. B-Pops can shoot 3. Okay, you are just fucking awful at the sport. Horrible watch, but it's cool. Okay, Derek White handoff to Peyton Pritchard. Will Richard trying to guard Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard passes back to Jaylen Brown. Draymond's on Jaylen Brown, so clearly Jaylen Brown won't score here. Ball don't, I'm such a ball knower, Chad. It's crazy. I just knew Jaylen Brown didn't have it in him. It's harder when you have to score on Draymond compared to B shit, you know? And Post still can't make the 3, even when there's no pressure involved. Okay. Having me a great time, Chad. I'm very, very thrilled. You know, I'm super enthralled right now. Quan said, when I watch y'all, I don't know who is guaranteed 18 to 22. Let's not say the word guaranteed with this team. That'd be really ideal. Oh my goodness. Jesus.
22.
That's what I'm saying. That's like very high bar, man. He can't even hit the and one. Yeah, Alan. It's a little rough, man. A little rough to say the least right now. That's 5 team fouls too. Yeah. Doris Burke is saying we're a hard team to guard. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We score off people thinking we're so shitty that they just forget how to play regular defense. But once they figure it out, it's very much up for us. I can't lie. Yo, B-Pop's been so bad on defense. Fuck, bro. Like everyone's having their way with him. You said watching the ESPN broadcast. I mean, shit. Where else am I gonna watch it? I don't know. Push off on Quentin Post. All right. Can't even say he's been better on offense, just ass at both. Yeah, he's literally been ass on both in this game. 2-1 said Celtics local broadcast clear Sally. I would gladly change to it if I knew how. Fire said watching Warriors games is definitely a experience. We guarantee you that. You will get a experience. Oh, chat. Daredevil FC. Chat. Can y'all believe Denver has not watched Daredevil? He tripping, chat. He tripping. We gonna be eating good, chat. We got Invincible, we got The Boys, and we got Daredevil. All in the same span, chat. We eating. I don't know. I did see the Spider-Man trailer. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know what Twitter has against Spider-Man. A lot of niggas hated that shit. I didn't. I'm interested to see a depressed Peter Parker navigating his way through life, knowing that the girl that he loves has no idea who the fuck he is. That's a fire plot. A fire plot. You know, and I fuck a Punisher tough. Punisher my dog, so I can't wait to see
I don't know
him.
if you've seen. I don't know if you've seen the one tweet where they quoted the trailer, said so much CGI.
Oh my
And
god.
people were like, "Oh, you expected Tom Holland to be jumping off of buildings?"
I don't know what niggas thought, bro. I just don't know, like, what do niggas want to be satisfied at this point? Like, I saw people saying, well, in the comics, the mask, man, fucking nerd, my nigga. Like, and chat, I want to be clear, right? I am very much a source material fan, okay? I read mangas over animes. I do. I just like having all the plot ahead of time before you muggles. That's just me personally. But at the same time, I'm not going to bitch over every individual thing the anime does to stand out from the manga. I'm cool. As long as it's good. Good shit is good shit, bro. It's not like a huge big deal to me. So yeah, I think that people just have overall Marvel fatigue, mainly because they've been shit for. Well, sorry, not even shit. They've been mediocre. But I think Spider-Man's pretty good. I like the last one, and I didn't watch it until 3 years after it came out because I wasn't fucking Marvel at all. But I watched them like, you know what, this shit kind of fire. So I have an open mind for this one. Although I will say this, Denver, I don't care what nobody got to say. I fucking hate the Hulk in the MCU. Fuck, man. I hate everything about it.
Why?
Because he fucking soft. Like that, like they done nerfed him to fucking oblivion. Ever since Thanos took that nigga chain, he's been a bitch for several movies. I'm hoping it's less of that in this new movie. We'll see. I don't know. But it's a thing, you know? Yeah, he is
Hulk,
extremely disappointing. Yeah.
Hulk post Ragnarok is soft. Well, post Ragnarok Hulk is also just Bruce. So I mean,
He do be swimming. Example of this would be Alan and Nolan's interaction at home during the latest episodes got changed. Scene was still funny. Yeah, that's a great example too. Kyra, it is. And notice Abdi all of a sudden goes missing. All these B-Pods he playing shitty. All of a sudden, Abdi's nowhere to be found. This is why I be saying Tang and Abdi just be trolling niggas in Discord general, bro. Bro, Invincible season 4 got me hooked. We'll talk about that more during the broadcast. I watched first 3. I like it. Oh shit. Oh, Luca Garza, you got no fucking hands, dog. Good still, thank you. I like it though.
I'm not gonna lie. The animation already seems way better in comparison to like some of the early episodes of
Probably.
past seasons.
It's weird because like I watched it and like it felt like nothing really changed drastically to me, but I like where it's going. Episode 2 is my favorite episode. That lore dump was fire. We needed that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I probably shouldn't say this.
That's probably a top 3 episode in the entire show so
Bro,
far.
I'm sorry, Denver, and I can say this out of context. 1 billion niggas? Like these niggas, yo, dead ass. Like that makes me rethink.
Fucked.
That makes me rethink the Super Saiyan conversation. Because like obviously Saiyans are world busters, but the average Saiyan is not Vegeta and Goku. And it wasn't 1 billion of them niggas. You tell me it was 1 billion of these niggas? That's crazy, bro. That's nuts to me, yeah. So. Oh, and they was literally about to kill kids in the first 10 minutes. That was fire.
Okay, what are y'all talking about?
We're talking about the new Invincible episode that just dropped.
And like, bro, y'all telling me that y'all are this OP But you scared of a little flu?
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Hey, listen, that flu was taking the strongest of niggas away from what I saw. That was crazy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I've never watched the Invincibles, to be honest. Damn.
It's pretty good.
Shit.
The average saying is planet level. Are they? I think a group of them are. I don't think the average one is. I don't know how real that is. Because they technically send one of them out to conquer a whole planet for like the Viltrumites. So I'm just saying, 1 billion of those niggas. I'm just saying.
Just walking around.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Alan R said Raditz is that. I don't think Raditz even is average. I think Raditz is actually above average too. Like anyone that is Vegeta adjacent at the time with him were like above average in my opinion. But I'm pretty sure there's like some type of data thing I can read to like prove that stuff. But look, man, my whole point is even if they are weaker, it's not gonna be to like a crazy ass level. And again, it's like 1 billion niggas versus what? Thousands at that? Like I don't know, man.
No, it's not 1 billion, dude. It's 1 billion gods versus.
Oh, that. Yeah, amen. Jesus Christ, this full shit.
Damn.
Like what would I say to basically describe what I'm saying? So like listen, it's like this, right? Like I'm not saying Goku right now could not kill all those niggas. He absolutely could. 100%. I'm just saying if I take the average Viltrumite and I take the average overall Saiyan at their peaks at the time, it's like 1 billion niggas versus what? 1 million, 2 million. They never exactly told us how many Saiyans there were. I can guarantee you it wasn't billions of niggas. I can promise you that. And from childbirth, by the way, Denver, from childbirth, they made these little niggas mental. It's all about being strong. So you had 1 billion savages out there wilding. All I'm saying, you know. TJ3 is some fucking ass. Yes. PTP said you forgetting the giant A form. I mean, that's assuming they're exposed to a moon. But that's fair.
The thing that I like about Invincible, and it was like really prevalent, especially in episode 2.
Yeah.
You can really feel the struggle.
Yes, you can.
In the fight scenes.
Yeah.
Like when you know so and so were in that one place.
You could definitely feel that. Yeah.
And the fucking idiot.
That shit was bad.
Destroyed the shield. Tried to fuck everything up. That dude is.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Man, Nolan's better than me. Actually, no, I mean, maybe not, but you know what I mean. In those moments,
yeah, we'll score.
He's better than me.
I tuned into the streams for Yap and not even Bastard no more. Hey man, salute, bro, because we've been having a struggle month with this shit. Mainly because the team's been hard, but yeah. I think what Invincible does really well to Denver.
Like, bro, when Nolan figured out that there were a bunch of other rooms.
That shit was hilarious. Listen, I can't even be mad at my nigga Alan, bro. Cause he like, wait, what? He was like, wait a minute. It's gonna take a day? Yeah, I got something for that. got right to it, you know. So hey, I liked how so like how they showed the bodies was so crazy to me. It was so many bodies. it made a ring
Yeah.
around their planet. That's fucking wild
Yeah.
to me, right? But showing Nolan in the hospital next to all his homies in the room, then they fast forward, he's the only one left. That's crazy. Ooh, good block right there.
Yeah.
Damn. Y'all know Nolan and Invincible are from the royalty bloodline. I have not read anything from the comics, so I do not know. Yeah.
I mean, I do know that because I read like the lore, but
Oh, okay.
hey, man, chill out, man. We'll see that in the show, man.
I got one of the fucking bucket Pat Spencer. That's nice. I got one of the worst Invincible. Like they spoiled the fuck out of me, Denver. I saw the last panel of the whole shit.
Yeah,
it's kind of wild, man.
Yeah,
I don't know how it happens, but I seen that shit. So you know, hey, Pat Spencer in his bag.
It gets pretty wild.
It does. It does. Yeah. Oh, my bad. No spoilers. All good, no man. All good, no man. Sorry, you didn't know.
I
By
mean,
the I forgot what I
I
read.
mean, I'm sure we'll like get there, maybe this season. If not, then probably like next season or something. But
I can see that. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, given that they've already introduced Thrag, I feel like that's like, you know, the lore involving that is like around the corner.
I can't wait for that shit, bro. I don't know too much about Thrag and his feats. All I know is Conquest is like my favorite Invincible character ever in the show. I don't give a fuck. If he's better than Conquest,
all you need to know about Thrag is that he is the strongest Viltrumite.
I believe it.
Conquest is the second strongest.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's like the way Conquest was just oring niggas up. Like he was talking to Mark Greasy. He almost killed Eve. He took so much punishment and still lived. Like, I fuck with bro. Fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. I do appreciate how like this drops every year now, so I can actually remember what I last watched. So that's cool. But
yeah, I appreciate that they're actually dropping the season all in one go now, and rather than dropping half the season and then waiting
fucking pauses
8 months,
yeah,
to drop the other half.
Now listen, the only reason why I wasn't too mad at that, Denver, is because I come from like hardcore watching anime, and anime dead ass is like, here's the first half. We'll see you niggas in 6 months. You just gotta hold that. That's why I would go to manga, because the manga would already tell me where the anime is going, you know. But I understand, you know. All you need to know is No. I know Thrag is way stronger than Conquest. Probably, I know. I like chat. It's less about that. It's more about the feel. The first time we saw Conquest, the sheer terror, bro.
He just showed up
out of nowhere, bro. Dead ass. And I gotta say too, Denver, the cool part too is like they use the same voice actor from Walking Dead with Glenn in them. And if you watch Walking Dead, it's like that nigga killed the shit out of Glenn in that. I'm like, I'm rocking what they trying to do, you know. But like, bro, I saw Conquest take Mark's brother and break his body down and was talking so greasy to him while he's in pain, not knowing if he's gonna live or die. I'm like, man, this shit emotional, bro. I was rolling. That's what I'm saying. He made the craziest dude. Yeah. I love that. Like I love the idea of the crazy nigga you know ain't even half the crazy I am. I can't wait to see how he shows that to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for that for sure. And I forgot, Denver, you didn't watch episode 3. Bro, episode 3, I think 2 is better than 3, but the information you get in 3 changes a lot of the series. I will say that. Kind of big, you know. I know man said to me, Nolan is stronger than Conquest, but Conquest is just a lot older. Nolan should not be able to keep up as well as he does. Yeah, I feel like Nolan was stronger than Conquest because he's more balanced. Conquest just wants blood. And like he's very, very like, I'm on that. Like, I will risk my arm, leg, whatever for it.
Yeah, I was about to say Conquest is probably ancient because Nolan said the older we get, the slower we age, and that dude Conquest he looks old.
He did look
I was
old.
like,
Yeah.
bro, he probably is like 5,000 years old or something.
Yeah. Hey man, W Boston for this. But man, chat, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Daredevil though. Woo! Y'all see my boy with the blades? Oh my god. Yo, Bullseye in the kitchen is some of the scariest shit in television. I know that's gonna be peak, bro. Lock in, chat. That's gonna be
Oh,
a blast to watch.
Omni-Man. I didn't even know Omni-Man was that, bro. Nolan is, they're saying over 2,000.
Damn.
Many feds place Conquest around 5 to 6,000 years old.
That's very old, bro. That's years and years of just fighting.
Just hate.
And by the way, I think that's why Conquest was able to like be close to Nolan, because Nolan didn't fight as long as Conquest did.
Yeah.
Oh, good lay. Hey man, we still in the game. Rumors are that they're trying to get Spider-Man in season 3. Oh my, yo, Kyron. I would nut, bro. Dead ass, I would nut. I will let it go, bro. Spider-Man and Daredevil? Oh, that'd be fire. I would love to see that. Don't hug me, nigga. Y'all gotta watch Daredevil to understand, though. Pat Corner 3? No. Swings? That'd be fire, though. Chat, we will be seated. I will be seated for sure. Yes. I'm telling you, bro. It's a great watch. If you haven't watched it, it's all the seasons are on Netflix. You don't have to watch them technically. I feel like you can watch Daredevil.
What's the difference between Daredevil and Born Again?
So Born Again is a continuation of Daredevil, but it's also a technical reboot of the whole franchise. So like you could watch it without knowing what happens, but I will say this. Oh fuck. Here comes Tatum again. I'll wait. Real quick until this all the way closes out. To be fair, the trailer kind of told us. I agree with that too, homeboy. This is why I don't be watching trailer like that no more. Good pass, Draymond. Good score. I'll take that. What's good, no strays? All right, so we are now officially at halftime. So, Denver, my fault. Do you mind re-saying what you asked me?
Oh yeah. What's the difference between Daredevil original and Born Again?
Okay, so basically, the first 3 seasons of the original Daredevil were shot exclusively for Netflix, and it's gory, right? Born Again still captures that same aesthetic, but it's a continuation of the story. However, it's been a massive time skip, so it's technically like removed from the Netflix thing. There's a couple things that call back to that, and there are characters like I would say the 3 main characters from the show are still here. So like if you know the lore in the background, you understand more, but you don't technically need them for Born Again because they introduce a bunch of new characters and it's different. So it was a good blend for newcomers and then people who have, I would say, are already been locked in basically. I will say this though, the reason why I liked Daredevil so much is because if you like the gory shit, listen, man, it's some scenes where this nigga is fighting 18 niggas, he breaking legs, he snapping necks. Bro, in the first 5 episodes, I'll never forget it. It was the scene where like he's fighting a thug or whatever. And this nigga is so terrified of what's gonna happen to him, if he tells Daredevil what he needs to know, he says, "Fuck it, I'm out," and he ends himself. I'm like, damn, nigga, 5 episodes. Like, yeah. So man, and the best part is they also debut the Punisher in Daredevil, and it was so fire. Punisher got his own shit, which, in my opinion, I still believe, Chat, Punisher is the best Marvel shit ever for me.
Really, I thought Punisher. Oh, I didn't know. I thought Punisher was before.
No. So like, it was so good because I'm telling you, bro, John Bernthal is the best Punisher I've seen. He made it so emotional with the time that he was given that they gave him his own show, and his own show is fire. It's interesting because seeing him in Spider-Man makes me think he's gonna bridge over to like the main MCU now, which is really cool. They've already hinted at Daredevil being in the main MCU because he was in the last one they had as like the lawyer. So they're starting to gain more and more popularity. But I'm telling you, bro, in the Netflix days when they didn't know if there was gonna be a big budget and shit, they said, "Fuck, we going hard on every season. It's gonna be blood. Niggas is dying. You gonna be like." It was an emotional ass show to watch, bro. I was locked in every day. You know. Kyra said I would also watch the. Oh yeah, and this is a whole other thing. So because of how popular Daredevil was, it spawned other characters. So like, I would say Luke Cage, Shang-Chi, and also Jessica Jones. They made a whole series involving all of them called The Defenders. Wasn't that popular? I didn't watch it. I didn't know too much about it, but I heard that was good too. But yeah, we back though. I'm hoping Marvel doesn't do this bullshit though, where there's important shit in this new Daredevil that you have to watch to comprehend. No, like just make the show good on its own, and then if it stands out in the movie, it stands out. All right, chat. But since we're at halftime, it's time to react overall to this Kenyon Martin shit. I have not seen the full extent of the clip yet, so we're gonna watch this shit together real quick. Let me pull up my Twitter. I said Shang-Chi. I'm fucking up. I definitely meant Iron Fist. My fault about that. Yeah.
That's gotta be racist.
It probably is. I don't keep up with Marvel, so like I just forgot. But hey, fairs. Daredevil might have the best suit. His suit is fire as shit. I'm a humongous Daredevil fan. So let me go to hang on. Let me just type in Kenyon Martin.
I should be able to find it. I mean, Moon Knight's suit is pretty.
He got a hard suit too. I just think the way they like. Oh, and Deborah, I'm sorry. This is the other thing. Like, you're following the origin. So like, he goes from having no suit at all to half a suit to a fully decked out suit, and the growth in that is fucking beautiful. But all right, here we go right here. So I'm gonna go full screen with this so y'all can see. Let me change the display capture to the bottom one. If you're in YouTube chat, by the way, make sure to like up the stream. We are gonna be reacting to this shit right here. I didn't think about how we're gonna do this. Okay. I'm gonna do this, and then we'll pull up the video with the display capture this way, and I'll just make it small. That's what we'll do. Display capture. Just do that right there. Yeah. I don't know if KB has seen this or not, but I'll make this full screen.
I've seen like 2 minutes of it. I'm not gonna lie.
I
didn't really see. I only seen him when he called him over and told him to come here, and then I heard him say, "Oh, you need a mic." And he's like, "No, I don't need no mic." And that's pretty much all I saw.
I'm gonna unmute it on YouTube so y'all can actually see it too.
We gonna get copyright?
This is from Twitter, so I don't believe so.
Teaching situation. When people tell you be careful who you bring into your inner circle, motherfucker. Be careful who you bring into your home. This is this situation that I'm speaking of right now.
Okay.
Hey, Suge, come here.
Is that how he does it?
Yeah, this is all I saw pretty much.
Oh wow.
You want this? Huh? No, I don't need the mask.
Of course, no man.
Kill a nigga. So I need you to do some explaining to me, brother. No, I don't need a mic. So, can you explain this video to me?
Yeah, that's the video we talked about.
No, we didn't talk about shit.
Yeah, we did speak about it.
No, you tried to apologize. So,
Oh wow.
so there's it in here. Let me replay it for her.
Yeah, I love how Brandon Jennings is on his
So
phone.
when I brought you into my home,
You don't want to be involved.
You don't want to be involved, yeah.
No, but so this how you felt when I brought you into my home and I had you around my wife and kids?
No, that's not how I felt.
So what did you go out your way when someone is showing me love in the moment? You go out your way to disrespect me.
I don't think I was being disrespectful. I was.
Huh?
Huh?
Disrespectful. When that's something that I've stated time and time again on this couch. Sensitive subject, huh? Sensitive subject for me, right? I drew a line in the sand a long time
Get
ago.
Josiah.
There's no apology
Josiah
ever
don't know what to
as an adult that I will accept for this. I came in here one day over at Gil's house and you walked up to me and tried to apologize out the blue. I blew you off because I didn't know what you were talking about. That's the situation. Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Why would you talk
therefore,
about this when I apologize?
because I didn't know what you was talking about, it didn't matter.
I sent you the video.
Wait, pause
You
it.
did not, I didn't see that.
Okay.
So you're telling me this nigga walked up to Kenny and said, "Hey man, sorry, bro," and this nigga Kenny went, "Sorry, what are you talking about?" And then just didn't like. So you're telling me he went to apologize for what he did, but he never specified what he did. He just said, "Hey, bro." That's like me, me and Gifted are talking.
Yeah.
And I go, "Bro, this nigga Denver is such a fucking loser, bro." And every time he speaks, I just hate the way
Facts.
he talks, right? And then Gifted is just going, "Nah, facts, bro, and fuck you too," right? And, anyways, right? And then Denver pulls up the next day. We stream a chat, and he goes, and I was like, "Yo, Denver, bro, apologize, man. I'm sorry, bro." Like, what are you saying sorry for? He's like, "Nah, bro, I'm just sorry." There's no way he just said I'm sorry without
Yeah,
explaining what he did. Like, I don't see that happening, bro. I don't know.
It sounds
It doesn't
crazy
make
to
any
just
sense
be
to
like,
me.
"Yo, bro, I'm sorry," and
Yeah,
not tell him
exactly.
exactly what it is.
I
Yeah.
imagine one of you niggas telling me I'm sorry, and I'm like, sorry for what? Like,
And
I low key be confused. I'd be asking questions. I wouldn't blow past that. I'd be like, what are you saying sorry for? 'Cause shit like that is like, why are you saying sorry? I don't understand.
Sure.
Like if you apologize to me without sorry, it's the last thing. If you apologize to me with without explanation, I'm thinking somebody close to me died. So like I need
Yeah.
an answer, bro. Like you don't hear I'm sorry without explanation unless like someone close to you passed away.
I think that's fair. Oh shit. Oh wow. Nowhere to go for Thanksgiving is crazy. He old though. Oh wow.
I actually didn't know he had one. I'll be honest.
I don't know either. Hmm. Hmm. That's how they started the show. That's hilarious.
In front of people, you get that same energy from me. That's all. I ain't did nothing but be nice to that man.
Mm.
Kind of bad.
You know what I'm saying? That's all. Somebody praising me. Somebody like, yo, Kenyon Martin, only bright spot on the show, this, that, and the third. And you go out your way to be like, he can't even fucking talk. Ain't nothing okay about it. Nothing. I don't care who would have did, who would have said it. Same energy, dog. That's all.
Do your job, Joe. Go ahead,
Go
transition.
ahead, Joe. It's hard to follow up
Transition.
that.
That was easy. Well,
Yeah.
goddamn
Well,
it.
let me-
Tombstones in the chat. Shit.
Y'all want to keep going? What y'all want to do?
Yes.
Wait, I'm confused.
Listen, hey,
Like they continued, of course, but like,
Yeah.
did they end up firing the nigga? Does he still work there? Can you still work there?
I don't know the answer to any of those questions. I'm assuming his work is probably gonna be done remotely now. Whatever the fuck he gotta do. I don't know.
man. That's tough, bro. That's tough, man.
So how I feel about it is
where did he say that, by the way?
he said it on.
Because he said it in public, and
Yeah.
someone has a recording of it, but no one's ever saw it up until this point.
Well,
So like,
yeah, because we don't know him though. Like I'm assuming like his friend or something might have had like a live or like a podcast.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
Okay,
crazy though.
Gil clarified. He said the video of itself, or the video itself of where the guy said it, he wasn't actually working with us yet at Gil's Arena. After the fact, when he met Kenyon and started working for the company, him and Kenyon became good. The people who held on to the video were gonna get it to Kenyon, and then it came to light, and he tried to apologize. Now
Is that-
Kenyon thinks I had you in my house around my kids, but it's one of those things where, to me, it's like, no, it was before.
Is that not worse though? Like so
he said it before he got hired at the position. Right?
Yeah.
He got hired at the position. Him and Kenyon became good, and then before the video came out, even if itself, I'm assuming the nigga who said what he said knew there was a video of it, and knew at some point it was gonna drop. So he tried to get ahead of it by apologizing.
Apparently he didn't say anything though.
No, but Denver just said that that's why he apologized. Denver, reread that other sentence about after when they met Kenny and became good friends.
So Gil said the people who held on to the video, quote, were gonna get it to Kenyon, and then it came to light, and then he tried to apologize.
Yeah, so it came out after the fact, and he tried to apologize for it, but he didn't specify what though. I guess.
Yeah, but that means
It's
that
on him, bro.
he actually so listen. My problem is this, right? It sounds like he apologized after it was revealed, meaning you met Kenyon in person, knew what you said about him before working with Kenyon officially, became good with him, went into the man's house, and never told him, yo, by the way, I was low-key talking shit about you. My fault. I didn't know you. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Another thing too. This
I don't
feels
know.
random as hell. But like, I'm assuming he's a working man. I'm assuming he has a home. Not he doesn't have to live in the most luxury house, but he has like a house, an apartment, somewhere to live and sleep, put his head up at night, right?
Yeah.
So when Kenyon's talking about something you had nowhere to go during Thanksgiving, I'm like, I know Thanksgiving is something that everybody for the most part in America celebrates, but like, I never really celebrated Thanksgiving. So in my head, I'm like, if you don't have anywhere to go to Thanksgiving, nigga, can't you just go home? But I don't know.
I guess
Or
he called a
stay
nigga
home?
lonely, bro. Hey. Let me make sure to mute this.
Tatum has 4 turnovers.
It's like, okay, should you do what he did on the show? Probably not. But
What,
I don't.
Kenyon?
Yeah, but I
Nah,
understand though.
I'm not mad
I
at
understand,
that.
yeah,
Honestly.
yeah. Like, I get why he did what he did, because you talk shit about me publicly, and then you played in my face like you never said nothing. That's weirdo
He didn't
behavior.
call him names. He didn't. Well, I guess if you're trying to say, he might have degraded him a little bit by saying like you were basically homeless during Thanksgiving, which sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, Chad, bro, I'm not with the people who like publicly shame or like publicly make fun of people, but then
And they try to
when
go
they
back
get
behind
caught,
closed doors and shit. Yeah.
no, when they get caught, I have the common decency of like doing it privately. Nah, bro, go ahead and do it publicly, bro.
Yeah.
Because like that, you didn't give the person the same grace that you did when you were saying the things that you said. So
If you
I
do
can't really
something
be too
wrong
mad at Kenyon
publicly,
about that.
apologize for it publicly.
And if worst part is if he knew about the speech impediment too, like, well, he knew about it, but like if he knew how like serious it was too, then that's even a bigger problem. Because like, what are you doing? Like, genuinely, what are you doing, bro? But it is what it is, man. Honestly, I don't know what else to say about that.
I mean, my thing is this though, right? So listen, okay. My comment would be this, KB, right? Imagine I hear you in spaces. I don't know you, but like, right? And I'm talking shit about, man, KB sound like a fuck nigga on that fucking space. He's a bitch. He's like, right? And then we start doing gold-blooded. Am I not gonna tell you like, yo, I didn't know you before? I was talking shit, my fault. Like, I think that's the honest thing you could do, right? Like, I don't know why. Oh shit. I don't know why I would act like that never happened. That's the weirdo part for me. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I feel about it. Because not saying anything about it at all, leaving it open to be exposed, makes it feel like you were never really genuine in the first place. At least in my opinion.
Again, man, it is what it is, bro. What can you really say at the end of the day?
Yeah.
What can you say? Besides some fuck nigga shit.
I see people saying that they believe Kenyon Martin's corny for what he did. I'm okay. First fucking field goal. All right. I don't think that's corny. I just think he's being very confrontational, which people are not used to. And I hope everyone who's watching our stream understands this. I'm gonna look dead in the camera when I say this. Just because you apologize don't mean shit's all right. I hate when niggas think, oh, you know what? I'm sorry, bro.
That's what I was about to say. Because now when he's getting checked, he's just like, oh, bro, I said I'm sorry, man. Bro, like, what the fuck you like? What?
The worst type of apology. The worst type of apology is the niggas that go, sorry, it made you feel that way.
Oh, I hate that the most. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
That one's one of the worst apologies.
You know how he knew he was in the wrong? That dude just kept leaning over the couch. He didn't move a muscle during this entire thing. That's how you know that's how you act when you know you're wrong.
He was definitely scared.
Wait, that's a foul?
Oh wow.
No way this thing complains about the league whistle and he's getting these.
Hey, W Cottage, appreciate the sub. Yeah,
I heard
man.
that, by the way.
Yeah, I heard that too. That's fine though.
25. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like
he was 8 of 9 at one point. He's 1 of 6 since.
He was. Yeah.
Bro, that's exactly that's what I was about to say. That's exactly how I used to stand when my fucking dad would talk to me about my grades or whatever the hell.
Oh, good pass. He didn't shoot
the
that
fucking
beatbox?
ball.
Oh my god. Beatbox, bro. Kenyon is technically his boss too and put money in his pocket. I mean, but that's all the more reason why if I talk shit about you, I will let you know early ahead of time if I met you. I wouldn't be fake about it. Like, yo, I did this. I didn't know you before this. I'm sorry. And we move on. But you held on to that shit. And then you went into that nigga's house. I'm sorry. How do you go into a nigga house you know you was sneak dissing and act like you never said nothing bad about the man before? And he has no idea the whole time.
I ain't gonna lie though, Chet. Is it common knowledge that Kenyon has a speech impediment?
I didn't
Anytime
know.
I hear him speak, he doesn't stutter. He doesn't have a lisp. Like
apparently, it was way worse back in the day.
Yeah, when he was in the league, it was way more noticeable, but not now.
Yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He did say multiple Thanksgiving. That means more than one Thanksgiving. That's crazy. You know?
I'll lie, bro. Someone take Doris Berg's mic, man. Like, why is she always commenting on my games, bro?
Oh shit!
This nigga is ass. Oh my god.
Yo, Beatbox is
bro.
fucking terrible, bro. Oh my god, that's bad.
Nigga missed everything.
He did miss literally everything. That's some sick shit, bro. All right, go leave Tatum there. Yeah, I need a timeout. That's pretty nasty work, man. Like, so KB, I responded to like a message about it, and I'm gonna read you things actual human beings are saying. Let me see here. People are funny, dude. Kenyon said dude tried to apologize and he blew him off and didn't pay attention to it. So if the clip was made a long time ago and dude tried to apologize and you ignore it, then that's on your bitch ass. Is that really what we're saying? So I blow him off because I'm not thinking about.
Wait, hold on. Reread that. Reread
Yeah,
that. Reread
sure,
that.
sure. Kenyon said the dude tried to apologize and he blew him off and didn't pay attention to it. So if the clip was made a long time ago and dude tried to apologize and you ignore it, then that's on your bitch ass. That's dead ass what they just said, KB.
I guess, bro. Honestly, I don't really care enough about this to sit here and even fight it, bro. There's no reason in the first place, chat. You should be talking shit about someone that you plan on trying to work with. Like I don't really see the point in that, bro. And on top of that, too, it doesn't sound like as if when he was apologizing that Kenny knew what the fuck he was talking about. Like I don't. Yeah. You don't. If you say if he said I'm sorry for making fun of your speech impediment, there's no way Kenny would go whatever, bro.
Nah, man. No.
Yeah, if he says it's something that's sensitive to him and it's public knowledge that is sensitive to him, and I'm assuming this is not even the first time that he said it's sensitive to like a sensitive topic for himself, then if he were to say I'm sorry for making fun of your speech impediment, I did X, Y, and Z, then he wouldn't brush him off. If I just came to you and I said, yo, bro, my fault, gang, I'm sorry. Then he could have been saying I'm sorry for literally a million things. The nigga went to Kenyon's house. He could have broken a wine glass and be like, yo, I'm my bad for breaking that wine glass during Thanksgiving. Or like he could have assumed that and just been like, yeah, all right, bro.
Yeah.
And on top of that too, the nigga who sent the message saying that's on your bitch ass too, I could just tell you also one of those niggas, bro. You should be talking shit about people. It's weird, bro.
The real issue is if he said a long time ago, you telling me he didn't apologize at all. Yeah, he didn't apologize until the shit came out. Which again is red flag number one. If I'm talking shit about a NBA player, right? And I end up working with him on YouTube or something, I'm gonna tell him, yo, I didn't know you before this. I was talking shit about you. Like I know that's gonna be a uncomfortable conversation, but why build any type of functional, foundational, like at all thing with him, knowing I shit talking before. That's gonna come back and ruin everything. That don't make no sense to me. Donut said Kenyon, the same person who called the young slow. To be fair, a lot of niggas call him slow. So I don't know, The fuck was that? Good boy, GP. Okay, Pot's got the foul. That's good. I ain't gonna lie. Toast got me down when he said, I really hate watching the game because of that ball. Donut said, so the special ed free game, but that lisp? Well, I'm pretty sure Kenyon Martin calls Nick Young slow out of being friends with him. Because a lot of people who are friends with him call him slow.
Chat, like I'll be honest, chat, I talk to y'all differently than how I talk to my friends. It doesn't mean I call my friends like slurs or whatever. Like, but, like I'm saying,
Right.
like I can be more disrespectful because they know I'm joking with them, right? Like, I mean, like, I
Bro.
can be like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying, bitch ass nigga or whatever. Like,
I think the best
they'll know I'm
example of this
joking.
has to be Ash. Ash gotta be the biggest example. That may call me a red lip baboon. But I have to understand, yo, that's how Ash, that's how he talks to niggas. So I just have to be like, I might
That's
not like it that much,
crazy.
but yeah, but that's how Ash actually talks to people who he calls friends.
Bro, can these niggas just hurry up and blow us out, bro? Like, god damn.
Hurry up
I
and
hate
blow
when
us out.
games teeter. I hate when games teeter in these distances where it's like 14-7, then back up to 15, then cut it to 9. Like, bro, just fries, bro.
Yeah, Toast, I agree, bro. How exactly, bro? The PS party can definitely get toxic at times. 100% agree.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, and I was like, chat, I love y'all, but like, we're not as close as like other people in my life. Vice versa. Like, I'm not as close to y'all as y'all are to other people in your life. So you wouldn't talk. Actually, it's the internet, so we niggas can talk however they want, to be honest. But like, you get the point.
And yeah, normally,
like, chat, like example,
it's
we said
different.
example like 4 times, but if I didn't know Gifted, that's a foul. That's what I say.
Yeah.
If I didn't know Gifted beforehand, chat, I was just calling him all sorts of. Even Gifted. You said you had a speech impediment, right?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If I said Gifted, slow ass thing can't talk English, like, bro, that'd be crazy. Like, and then I start working with Gifted.
Yeah, like, yo, Gifted,
Like,
you want to watch some like, what the
yeah,
fuck you
like
mean?
that's
Why don't we go to
crazy.
10 games with you together? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like,
that's wild, chat.
Bro, even if I wind up accidentally working with him, day one, I'm saying, yo, by the way, I was talking that shit. I just gotta be real with you. I don't know you, but I said these things. I don't want it to be because it's always worse if someone else airs out your shit because now you look fake.
Exactly.
Automatically.
I ain't gonna lie though, the nigga that aired that out though is crazy. Cause I wonder what did you gain from that now?
Rage bait.
Think about it, chat. The niggas who just aired that out now are just sitting there like, all right, this nigga probably doesn't have a job anymore, and Kenyon's even more mad about people making fun of his speech impediment.
Those like so like they did it for pure entertainment, and that's very ass to me. Like that's not funny to me, but hey. Exactly, Denver.
But do you see what I mean? Gifted 10
I
points
do.
and back to 12.
10 points, 12, 10. Yeah.
Like, bro, this shit.
I understand.
My God. And then I'll have to watch GP2 and Draymond, bro.
I think what makes it like really aggravating, KB, is like it's not like, oh shit, Golden State is on a 15-0 run. It's always they score 2, we score 3. We don't score, we score 2. Like,
chat, I'll be
yeah.
if I had like a Keontae George level player on this team right now, then I'd still watch the full game.
Cool.
Bro, everybody on this team is ass. And like Porzingis hoops is cool and all, chat, but that nigga, bro, no one's entertained watching Porzingis hoops. Like, chat, I watched that nigga's however many points he had against Washington. Nigga, that was the most J-Dub 30 ball I've ever seen in my life. Just pure
Wow,
closeout
the
hoops.
disrespect to J-Dub. Damn.
Am I lying? Like when J-Dub had his career high, then in the finals, the nigga literally was playing closeout hoops. He was just attacking space, bro. Catch and shoot, layups,
Closeout
cuts.
hoops. Hey, man. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a single clip yet. I get it.
Who said that?
Denver.
Yeah, there's nothing clippable, bro.
This is a very unclippable game. Yeah, I will say. Payne Pritchard over QP. Yep.
Back to 12.
Denver said, "Look at the Nets halftime score. Let me see what that should look like."
It's my phone. Don't say anything out loud, Gifted.
I won't.
Yo.
Yo, what the fuck is that type of bell?
24 points?
24 to 60 is so crazy. Bro.
Yo.
I ain't gonna lie, KB. That's an elite tag right there, boy.
God
man.
damn.
They beating the fuck out of them. Let me see what this box score is, though. Hold on.
Bro, they shooting 9 for 38.
Bro, their leading scorer has 4 points. You're off the bench, by the way. None of the starters got 4.
That's crazy,
Jesus.
bro.
Oh, wait, that's not true. My fault. Danny Wolf got 4 in 14 minutes. Now we got to tune into the game when it comes back. It's just nasty, man. Listen, chat, this might be a very unpopular tank. In my opinion, if you tank to this level, you should get rewarded because it takes a special level of effort to go out there and get belted like that in the first half of any NBA game. 60-24 is crazy, bro. I'm sorry.
He on pace to score 48 points in a game.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. Okay, Tatum downhill. Draymond comes to help swing back up to PP. If I'm MPJ, I'm starting the podcast at halftime. Oh man. W priorities. Brother, we are just shit. We are not taking. We are just shit. There. No. You niggas are definitely taking. You're bad for sure, 100%, but you're definitely taking. There is no other explanation. I feel you in that though, Strat. You know, hey. They just said they could run it tonight. But I'll check tomorrow. Let me see here. 24 and a half is some nasty ass shit, though. I'm sorry. Saw a Nets account tweet about fleecing the Knicks 2 days ago. I mean, to be fair, they did still get 5 unprotected first round picks from Mikal Bridges. That's still solid. Like, listen, W move,
All right, chat is back to not 15, okay? At this point, I might as well start cheering for the Celtics, bro.
Oh.
Celtics, please, bro.
I might as well start cheering. That's how down bad we are. We start cheering for the other teams so we can get out of here.
Bro, I don't like I'm doing this for the sake of the stream and for the sake of the people and the community.
That's true.
Who paid money.
Yeah, that's true.
Wallahi, if it wasn't for that, bro, I'd be watching these games on Synergy when it ended, possession by possession, bro. I wouldn't be watching it like this, bro. Look what I gotta watch. Look at this.
He do a backwards possible.
Like, chat, you gotta understand where I'm coming from, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta understand where I'm coming from, bro.
Fire said, nah, keep it close.
I'm pretty sure Fire's a Celtics fan.
Yeah.
Is he not? Yeah.
Low tweeted, I was low key with Kane at first, but if the comments were made before he knew him, then he isn't at fault. Kane seems like a principled man, so I expect a public apology if this is true. Huh?
Huh?
I don't know
Call
about that
low,
one,
bro.
bro.
You know, sometimes, chat, man, fuck the Warriors, bro. Let's get jiggy, bro.
Raquel said, I want to be entertained. We also would love to be entertained.
Raquel, this isn't entertaining. I'm not having fun. And tell Lo to pick up a cellular device.
Cellular device. Pat Spencer versus Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard passed the float. Okay. 82-65.
Raquel, why is Lo not picking up his cellular device? Oh, chat, Lo picked up his cellular device. Yo.
What'd you say, Raquel? Yeah, Katie called me. Wait, what'd you say?
You're on speaker right now, and I'm on stream. So just letting you know.
Hey, Lo.
Gifted said hello.
What up, Gifted?
He
Good,
said,
bro.
"What up, Gifted? I hope you good."
I haven't talked to Gifted in a second.
Yeah, he said, I haven't talked to you in a long time. I hope your health is wealth.
I hope you're in great spirits, man. I love the grind you've been on, man, with all the fans shit. I was a fire segment, man. We see you out here in these streets, man. Salute.
Lo said he appreciates that and he wishes you nothing but success in this life and health and wealth. Anyways though, now we got the positivity shit out the way. I have to ask you a real question. We seen your tweet. About that sounds crazy, like as if you're. But anyways, we seen your tweet about the Kenyon Martin shit, right? And you're saying you think Kenyon's at fault?
At first I didn't think so, but now that it's been revealed that he made those comments before he knew him, Kenyon is presenting it as if like there's a lack of trust and loyalty with him and the other dude. When Gil said that the comments were made before that.
Yeah. The comments were made before he worked or knew him per se, but like, do you not find it strange that he made those comments, started working with him, and didn't apologize until the video had been released?
He said he apologized before he knew about the video.
Who? The guy?
Well, both of them. Kenyon said that if you go watch the original thing, Kenyon said that I didn't even know about the what you call it. So the guy came to him before Kenyon saw it and told him about it and apologized for it. And then Kenyon was like, I don't even know what you're talking about because he had never seen it.
But do you think? Okay, that's the thing that confuses me. Do you think if I were to tell you right now, like if I called you, for example, right, and I just said, "Yo, I'm sorry, bro, for whatever," and you just brushed it, right? How would you know what I'm saying sorry for? Like if Kenyon is.
I'm not saying that he knew what he was talking about, or he probably didn't even care. But if you had said something to me,
I wish you could hear me.
You came to me in the attempt to bring it to my attention that you said something.
Mm-hmm.
The apology may not have landed, and it may not have been impactful because I don't know what's going on. But you still are taking you're still taking the first steps to apologize to me first without me bringing it to your attention. You are the one who took the initiative to apologize.
I mean,
may not know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I may not even care, but like you still came to me with the what you call it.
But the reason why the care stuff to me doesn't make sense is because Kenyon has said, and he stated that multiple times, something that he doesn't like people discussing about him is his speech impediment that he's been dealing with and working on, etc. So when he said the comments that he said about Kenyon's speech impediment, which is before he met him, then even if he said his apology in which he probably did not specify what he was talking about, and the reason why I'm coming to that conclusion is because if Kenyon actually deems like this issue that he has with himself as a very sensitive topic, which I think he probably does, he wouldn't brush past the fact that he said, "I'm sorry for making fun of your speech impediment." Hence why I think he didn't actually specify what it was about. So me again, and if he says again that he knew this guy, he let him in his crib, He could have been apologizing for literally anything, bro. He could have been apologizing for breaking a glass cup, or I don't know, not returning a text or a call or something.
Well, from my understanding, from what Gil said, Gil made it seem as if like Kenyon was presented the information as if like it happened recently, as if like it happened afterwards. So there's a possibility that Kenyon remembers the conversation that we had when he was apologizing to him privately, but he didn't know what he was talking about, so he didn't really care that much about it because he genuinely didn't know. And then when the information was presented to him, just based off what Gil said, it was presented as if like he had said this recently, not something that happened well before they even knew each other.
Okay.
Like I think him making fun of his speech impediment is wrong.
Yeah.
So I think he's wrong in that matter. But if you come to me and apologize to me about something, that means you're taking the initiative to apologize to me about something. Now, to be fair, he may have only apologized just because he knew that it was eventually going to come out. And he said, okay, let me get in front of this and let me apologize to him about something I said, let's just say it was like months ago or even a year ago, right?
Yeah.
So that very well could be the case. But the way in which Kenyon presented it, and it could be because he was presented it this way, Kenyon Martin was presenting it as if like
it just happened. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I know you. You came to my house. You met my wife and my kids. We've had a great time. We broke bread. I've helped you out. And then after you do all of that, this is how you repay me. Not as a you did this before, and then later on I did all this.
Mm-hmm.
And KB, do you mind if I respond a little?
But again, the way in which Kenyon was presented the information may have also been in the wrong line. So that's why I'm like, well, if that's the case, then Kenyon should probably not come out and publicly do that.
Wait, Gifted has something to say. Gifted, what were you gonna say?
Yeah. So I would tell Lo that like
We're in Discord.
We're in Discord. Yeah, we're streaming the game. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing that really stands out to me though is that if you had a video or a moment where you were talking shit about him and then you wind up having to work with him, in my opinion, he should have already came to him trying to clear that up, because you have to work with this person at the very least. The fact that he didn't, and then he built his own, I would say, bond to some degree with him, and then apologize without really expounding on exactly what it was about. To me, that just comes off as kind of fake-ish, and I feel like you kind of earn what you get at that point.
But we don't know the conversation that they had. I mean, I'm not saying that he did or didn't. I don't really know.
Okay.
I don't know what the conversation of
We'll get done.
The apologize, when he apologized, what it was. I can only go off of the intent to apologize before you even can't catch wind of it.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe the apology didn't land that much because he didn't go into the specifics and go into details because he didn't want to come across a certain type of way, or maybe it didn't land because Kenyon himself literally said he just brushed it off and kept it moving because he didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, but
I don't know which one it is. I'm just saying that that's a lot of assuming that we're doing.
Yeah. I agree. There is an assumption that we're making, but the reason why I don't want to say the assumption. One assumption is more no. I actually think one assumption is more valid than the other because, again, I don't want to keep reiterating the same point. But if you apologize for something just blanketly without specifying what it is, the apology doesn't really make any sense. Yes, you took initiative. Yes, you did apologize, but nobody knows what for. And then on top of that, even if he said what for, I don't think Kenyon, right, and this is me making another assumption, would just brush the apology off for what he specifically said. So if he said, I specifically apologize for publicly making fun of, or in a group setting, wherever he was, making fun of your speech impediment, if Kenyon Martin truly defines that, what.
Okay, heads up, we yapping right now, but appreciate y'all for being in the stream. We talking about the Kenyon Martin shit with Lo on the phone right now. Hope everyone's in some good spirits type shit.
How he reacted to the situation now, right? Those things don't really add up. I get what you're saying. I think the initiative part does make sense. But if you're just apologizing genuinely and vaguely, how much does that apology really make sense in totality? You know what I mean? It just doesn't really make any sense neither. Plus, if it's upon Kenyon whether or not he wants to either accept the apology or not. It doesn't make.
You don't have to accept it. I'm not saying he has to accept the apology. I'm not saying that either.
Yeah.
And he could have did all that and still not accept the apology. But the way in which Kenyon, we can all be honest with ourselves. the way in which Kenyon presented it, he presented it as if like, I did all these great things for you and we built a connection. And then after that happened, this is how you talked about me.
Mhm.
He didn't present it.
Oh,
And
so
again, it could
okay.
be because he don't know it's in a different order.
I'm responding to
But
this after
if
you're done.
the truth is that he did it before that, then that does change the perception of how it goes. And again, we're doing a lot of assuming.
Yeah.
But I also don't think is that far fetched to assume that a person who comes to you to apologize about something that you're not aware of wasn't attempting to at least make sure you understood what you were apologizing for, because I took the initiative. If I didn't really give a fuck about you understanding it or not, then I just wouldn't say anything.
I mean,
Like if I come to you about some shit that I said,
I don't think
Yeah.
that
KB
I
could
know I did was wrong.
yeah.
see me.
Again, you could be right. He could have downplayed and shit like that. But at the bare minimum, I am coming to you to apologize.
Does that not okay? But if you're the person that's being okay, let's lay an example, right? Let's say that
I
situation
think I'm
was
cooking chat,
I
he
was the
can.
person before I knew you. I said, you know, Lowe's such a loser. Da, 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 I hate this nigga. I hate his guts. Whatever, right? Just talking shit, right?
Yeah.
And then you give me a job like, yo, I need you to edit these videos, yada yada yada, or make these thumbnails. Everything's cool. It's cordial and stuff, right? And then I come to you one day and I just like apologize about something. It could be anything, but you just like brush it because you're busy making videos. You don't really pay no mind to it. You're just like, all right, whatever. And then it later comes out that what I'm apologizing for originally at that time was actually something that you found a sensitive topic towards you. So then at the moment, what it looks like is that I'm just apologizing you for the sake of I'm just covering it so I know I actually like I said sorry to the guy. You know what I mean? It doesn't come off as like a genuine apology because it didn't sound like the nigga specified, bro. That's my point.
Okay, wait.
Especially for something that's a sensitive topic. Like it doesn't make sense to
Yo,
vaguely
KB.
apologize about something. 1 second, Gifted. It doesn't make sense to vaguely apologize about something
Okay, so we can see me.
and then to sit there and act like as if your job is done when in reality you didn't really apologize for the action in which you said because you did not specify. Especially,
we don't know if it was vague or not.
It's gonna be more than 1 second, chat.
Don't know what the apology was.
that's what I'm saying to you because it is an assumption. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying for the reason why I like am in belief with this assumption is because of the reaction to it. Why would Kenyon?
Martin is sensitive though. He's just a sensitive nigga.
You said what?
I'm not even saying that he doesn't have a right to be sensitive about that. But taking Kenyon Martin's reaction to it, when Kenyon Martin overreacts to a lot of things, he's known to overreact. I don't.
Yo, KB, can you hook me up?
Yeah, 1 second. Gifted, go ahead.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, though. But like yes, the appearance of it seems that it's more recent. However, I'm saying from Jump Street, if he said this shit before, in my opinion, you could argue that could be worse because that means you already were shit talking him before you knew him, and then when you actually met him, you did not bother to tell him about this incident until it was right about to come into the light. And then at the same time, right, if you're apologizing vaguely and not specifically, that's not really a real apology. That's you saying, I'm sorry, just so later on you can call back to it and say, yeah, I'm sorry. That's not a real apology to me regardless. So I'm saying independent of all that, if you shit talk anyone before you know them, you then get to know them, you spend time with them, and you don't tell them what you said about them before knowing them, you're in the wrong.
We're doing a lot of assumption here. We're doing a lot. All of us is doing a lot of legwork and assumption. The only reason why I'm saying that Kenyon was wrong is because the way in which he framed it in a way in which all the good things he did first, and then after that, because what y'all saying is right, but Kenyon dying on his hill about loyalty. When the nigga said all that shit, there's nothing for him to be loyal to. He doesn't know you.
That's true.
If I say those things before, and then I meet you, and then I become loyal to you after that. Everything I said before that is irrelevant to the loyalty that we made before.
Wait. I will contest that because once you know me, if you're saying you're loyal to me now, then you should tell me what you said before you were loyal if you're loyal now. That's valid.
Isn't that what he did, though?
Yeah.
Okay,
Listen.
so what are we talking about?
No. Low. If I call you a bitch ass nigga who's fat and you make horrible content, right? And then I meet you and I'm like, yo, this fat nigga cool. And then I don't tell you how I was talking about you before I knew you. I'm fake for that.
But you do. You come to me and you say, "Hey, dog, back in the day, I used to call you a bitch ass."
Exactly. No, right. He did not do that. He waited until shit came to light to do that.
But then if I just brush you off because I'm like, well, it's like, I mean, I don't know what the fuck you was talking about anyway. It don't really matter.
Right. That would make me a bitch because I'm not expounding so you 100% know what I'm apologizing for. I'm letting you say, I don't really care to give myself an out in the future. So when we beef it again, it's like, well, I said sorry and you was cool. No, I'm a bitch because I knew full and damn well you wouldn't have responded that way had you known, which Kenyon did state.
So basically, you're saying that when they first had the conversation, when he came to him to apologize, and there was some potential disconnect between the two, the guy should have inserted himself and said, no, Kenyon. You need to understand what I said so I can fully get this apology. That's what you're saying?
100%, because if you're apologizing to someone, you don't just let them not understand what it is you're apologizing for in general, because that's not a real apology from you. How, like, bro, who am I to say, yo, bro, I'm sorry, and then just say, okay, cool. No, if you're really sorry, you want to emphasize what you're sorry about so that person understands. And then after that point, once they have the full context, cool. If a nigga completely brushes me off, especially after I get to know what his buttons are, and I realize, damn, like, he takes that shit actually, like, really serious to heart, I'm a hope for that. Because I know what I'm doing.
I guess I'm just gonna disagree. Because if
Okay.
again, we're just doing a lot of assumptions here. A lot of assumptions are being made.
I'm just trying to assume niggas are real.
I think it's a very
That's all.
extreme line to go down to, because I think it's also fair to assume that the person who took the initiative to come to apologize to you wouldn't have the intent to make sure you understood what they were apologizing for. So there's a lot of heavy lifting on the assumption that the nigga just came to him to apologize, just so how many ever weeks or days or months down the line he can say, well, technically speaking, I already apologized. But even if that is the case, if I don't think at that point, like, how am I supposed to know if I came to apologize to you and you like, no, it's cool, it's whatever. Like if that's your response, I mean, like, I don't know, like, I don't understand, like, what I'm supposed to do at that point.
If that's the case, like, if the nigga responded, right? If he,
just come on Discord.
I think we can we set that up? Gifted, can we get
What?
this nigga in the? Well, we can, but like,
Yeah.
will it fuck up the overlay?
Yes. Yeah.
No, you don't gotta apologize. It's cool.
Technically, it would, because the format. Now, listen, it would be fixed if we don't share the game anymore, I think. But that would be holding the niggas for stream. So
Okay, go ahead, go get it. What you guys say?
No,
Yeah.
I was about to say, what's it gonna say? If he did, like, let's say, right? I'll agree with you 100% if this is the fact. Not gifted, I was about to say gifted. If Kenyon Martin or the nigga, what's the nigga's name? George? Is that his name?
I think his name is George. I think his name is George.
So let's say George. Let's say his name is George. If George went up to Kenyon and said, "Yo, Kenyon, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, before I even knew you, I said you was a bitch and you barely spoke the English language correctly." Right? Let's just say he said that.
Yeah.
And if Kenyon was like, "Oh, it's whatever, bro. It's cool. Like, I'm cool off that. Like, it's whatever," and he brushed it. And then when he's seen the video and then he's acting irate now, then I'm with George. Because if George apologized specifically, then I can't really fault him for the way, like, for you know what I'm saying, the situation being blown up in his face. I can't really be like, well, that's your fault. Because he took accountability, he specifically apologized. That's all you could really do in the situation. After that, you're still wrong for doing what you did, but you apologize. That's it. That's all you can really do. And you learn from your mistake, you don't do it again. But if he came up to him and said, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, bro." And that nigga just.
And you think, I'm so serious, they're both KB and Gifted. You think he just walked up to the nigga and started apologizing?
All right, bro. All right, yeah. Fuck it.
So
Yo,
why
yo,
didn't the nigga?
yo.
Well, this is my thing.
KB, fuck the
Why
overlay.
didn't
Tell
the
Lo to get
nigga?
in
Wait,
here.
one second. Gifted. Hold on.
Okay.
Why didn't the nigga George? Like, if you're him, if you're George, I'm George. Why didn't the nigga just say, bro? I specifically stated that I apologize or whatever. Like he sat there.
And the only reason why I might think that he wouldn't is just because of the moment that they're in right now. We're in a moment where we're live. It's awkward, and I don't want to drag this back and forth longer than I need to. If you really feel that way, then fuck it. I can't go. He could have just genuinely felt like this is not the moment for us to like hash this out. Since I attempted to hash it out before we even got on camera.
But that's the problem. Wait. Right there, Lo, that is a problem. I'm saying if you were on camera doing this shit before you knew Kenyon Martin, and then you come into contact with him after the fact, and you build a rapport, big word, a rapport with the nigga, once that happens, it's on you as a man, at least in my opinion, to tell the nigga, yo, we cool now, but I ain't gonna lie, I was talking shit. Not because a video of me talking shit is gonna come out, but because I know what I did. The entire time he was in his house on Thanksgiving, all this other shit, knowing, yo, I was shit talking this nigga beforehand, saying nothing. And then you choose to come clean about it, but not really clean. Because again, who apologizes without profoundly expressing their regrets for what they did wrong specifically? I'm never gonna be like, yo, KB, I'm sorry, bro.
No, wait. Gifted, do you genuinely believe the nigga just approached Kenyon Martin randomly and just start saying, I'm sorry without explaining why he was sorry? Do you believe that?
I feel like he was vague about what he was apologizing for. And here's why. Right.
Wait, okay, so this is the correct question, right?
I think that is a crazy assumption.
No, but that's okay. That's fair.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tell
Right?
him to get in here, bro. Fuck it, bro.
But then this is my thing.
I don't care.
For an emotional nigga like Kenyon, as we're all stating, he's an
KB,
emotional.
tell Lo to join General.
Lo, he said to just join General on Discord. That's what he said.
I don't give a fuck. I'll pick this shit up later.
Okay, send me. Crazy. All right, just join, bro.
I'll put on like a display capture or some shit. I'll figure it out.
Oh man, chat, you don't understand, chat. My microphone is to my right, so I'm like phone mic, and then when this is talking, it's like phone headphones, nigga.
Nigga was
like, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. It's better than whatever the fuck we watching right now, bro. That's all I know.
It's crazy because at one point the shit was like an 11-point game.
Bro, you know how it gets though. It's the same shit every time.
Yeah.
11 points, 10.
It's a true. It's
whatever, bro. Is he?
He got to join.
Is he
General
in the Discord?
Actually, that's a good question. I don't even know if he's in the Discord. I think he is, but
if you go to landing, he might be.
I ain't gonna lie. Someone
KBLC said tell him to join General. He'll drag him in here.
Yeah, he's not in General yet, chat.
Oh shit. Okay, where? Okay.
I didn't get a text from him saying that he needs a Discord invite as well yet, so I'll just wait.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? But now, W conversation. Obviously, we'll continue the conversation. But chat, this is where like it gets really tricky and gray area, right? And obviously, we're all assuming here. Like this is the thing. But Lo has a point. If we're stating all of the facts in which that was laid out at hand, I understand where Lo is coming from. But the reason why I'm adding my own like assumptions in here is to draw a better line of thinking that actually makes sense for me. Because the facts leave so much gaps in terms of like who's right and who's wrong. It doesn't really make any sense. The clip, what he talked about Kenyon's lisp or stutter before he met Kenyon. Then when he met Kenyon, he became good friends with Kenyon. Went to his house, chilled, whatever. Put money in his pocket, however you deem it, whether that be through work or just giving the nigga money because you fuck with him or whatever. Doesn't matter. He gave right, it's cool. But then he apologizes for something. He just says, I'm sorry, right? Mm-hmm. And he apologizes. Kenyon Martin brushes it. The reason why it doesn't make sense for me, for Kenyon right now, to just be saying I'm brushing it, is because of how he's reacting now. Why would he, let's just think about it, right? We thought about it from the case of, why would a nigga apologize genuinely and not genuinely, generally, without specifying what he did and being genuine about it? But then on the other hand, why would Kenyon Martin hear something, a subject in which he finds sensitive, in the moment, a specific apology, then later down the line, react in the manner like as if he heard it for the first time ever? Like, both of these things don't make sense. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, On one end, you got a nigga who just saying I'm sorry for basically saying nothing, like just being general, just saying I'm sorry. Then on the other hand, you have a nigga who just brushed it, but is saying this topic is very sensitive to me, and I'm bringing it to light now. So like, there's this massive confusion. I'm on the side of this chat. This is how I am. I'm right in the middle. If one nigga apologized and just vague apology, didn't really specify. Kenyon said, I don't know what the fuck this nigga's talking about. Whatever. Okay. Kenyon has the right, I think, to do what he did, especially because the nigga talked shit about him publicly. But if the other nigga apologized specifically, was respectful, genuine in his apology, and Kenyon brushed it, and then he's seen the video, the proof, and is acting like that now, then I'm with Low. I'm like, bro, you're bugging. Because if he apologized to you already, and he should, like, whether it was private or public or whatever setting he did it, and he was genuine in his apology, and y'all were straight, or you didn't really pay attention to what he was saying, that is on you. Because if you know that subject is sensitive to you, and he's telling you what he's saying, you can't brush it at the time and then air that nigga out on thing. But I don't know. Y'all let me know, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until Low gets back in. All I'm saying
I don't
is
think
like,
I don't think he's in this Discord, bro. Hold on.
I gave him an invite. I gave an
He
invite just now.
here. Hold on.
Okay, boom.
Oh, there he is.
It's right there. So then we just gotta send him an invite to speak here.
He raised his hand. Hold on.
All right, yo.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey.
Yes.
I was in Gifted's
Oh, my
Discord.
Discord. Okay, where? yeah, fair. Yeah. So listen. Okay, here's the meat and potatoes, and I'm gonna crop our cams so this shit don't look too bootleg. Here's what I'm saying, Lo. Right? I'm
y'all
saying
getting
this.
blown out by 20. That's the reason why.
Yeah,
y'all talking about this.
I mean, to be fair,
I'll be honest. The game could have been. Yeah, the game could have been close.
this game has been hovering between 8 and 20 the entire game. So I mean, hey, but listen, all right. Here's what I'm saying, Lo. Right? I'm saying this. If I am on a recorded platform or whatever, and I am basically saying Low is a bad content creator, he's a bitch, he don't make the show, Real Talk makes the show, KB makes the show, right? If I say all that, that's one thing, right?
That would be a lie.
But well, I'm not here to discuss the truth of, cool. I'm just saying, if that was said,
be true.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, right? If that was to be said, Lo, right? And then weeks pass, and then like all of a sudden, okay, playback is back, and now we're all in like the same place, and like we have a stream we got to do, but it's like a regular thing, right? I would feel like, okay, well, if I got to work with him, I got to be honest, like, yo, I didn't know you before this. I said this to you, right? I'm not gonna come to you and be like, yo, Lo, my fault, bro, I'm sorry, and like not all the way expound. Now, let's get to that, right? Yeah. Assumptions, because I agree with you. We are making assumptions, but here's my thing, Lo. You're telling me that he went to Kenyon Martin and said, I apologize for making fun of your speech impediment. And Kenyon said, that's cool, bro, I don't care. I don't believe that, because Kenyon saw the video and now he cares. To me, I don't think he fully expounded on what it was. And it sounded like, based on what Gilbert said, that once he heard the video was like about to come out to life, now he's apologizing. Once I meet you, Lo, I'm telling you, I'm not wasting time on that.
Well, I don't think once I meet you, once we build a rapport, because I can meet you and work with you and still think you a bitch ass nigga. So I don't think that really changes anything.
I mean, that's true.
But
okay,
I hear what you're saying. I don't know when exactly it happened and stuff like that. I just don't think that the only thing I can imagine, and I think this is a fairly reasonable explanation, is if he came to him and he said, yo, I said some things about you back in the day that I messed up on, I didn't know. It's not even all that. He just said, I said something back in the day,
yeah,
and I didn't really mean to say that. If he just kept it that vague, I can see a world where he may have came to him and he said something to that extent. And because Kenyon doesn't really know about it, then he can just assume that it was just like you was a fan and saying some crazy banter type shit. I can see that being in the realm of what you call it. Mm-hmm. But I also believe that the way in which they were conversing, as soon as he said it, like literally as soon as he said, hey, I've already apologized to you for this, he knew instantly what he was referring to. So it's not as if like he had to sit there and say, "No, I ain't know what you talking about. You ain't apologize for this." They didn't. He knew exactly what he meant as soon as he said, "I already apologized to you for this." And this part of it, personally speaking, is not the reason why I'm saying Kenyon is wrong. I'm just saying Kenyon framing it as if like this happened after, because him saying the things he said, like he talked behind my back. It's like, not really. He didn't know you to be behind your back in the first place when he said it.
I agree with that, but here's what I'm saying. Once I get to fuck with you and I'm in your house with your kids on Thanksgiving and shit, obviously I think he might have been slightly dragging it. I don't know. But if that's the case, at that point, we now have a elevated level of, I would say, relationship. So at that point, I should have already told you by now what I did say. You know? So to not tell you at that point, and then Kenyon finds out later through a third party, we're gonna have a problem.
I don't know enough about the details to know. I hear what you know. Let me be clear.
Okay.
I'm in agreement if he was vague with it and didn't like give any details, and he just left it a little open ended, just so he wouldn't, reap the wrath of Kenyon Martin. I agree with you on that. Like if he decided to be, if he decided to be vague about, like ultra vague about it, just because he can like find like a safe spot of him not being able to actually say what he actually said, I agree. I also agree that if he did say it, just solely in the attempt of it's about to come out, so let me try to get in front of this, that's also lame as fuck. He also
I can't say that he did that or not. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He also could have just been saying it like, this some shit I said like a year or two ago. I fucked around and actually forgot I said this shit. Somebody showed it to me, so now let me explain this to you because somebody about to come out and expose this. I really don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Right.
Those details we're not aware of, and maybe we'll learn later on about but the way in which Kenyon described it.
Yeah.
We were all shocked when Gil turned around and said, no, that's some shit he actually said before he knew you. Because the way he explained it like, how dare this
like
nigga
he knew the
this,
nigga.
that. Yeah.
After, like I know what you mean. I knew he knew the nigga, and then after he went home, he's like, bro, this nigga was trying to have a conversation with me.
Yeah.
He couldn't even get 3 words out. He was stuttering and shit. Like I'm just like,
I do want to point out something a chatter said that I have not addressed that makes sense actually. To be fair, if you're working under Kenyon, there is a different power dynamic where you might be afraid to tell the nigga what really happened. So he's like slightly hinting at it, but not actually saying it. Like it could be a case where he was just pussy. And again, that's okay. I mean, people are pussy all the time when it comes down to like actually taking real accountability, especially if I'm looking up at a 6'11" nigga who has a history for beating people up. I can understand.
Nah, I can understand that, but I'm not even willing to give him.
Yeah, he's afraid for his life. That's why in the moment he was like, he was so like if Denver pointed it out, bro, he had his hands on the couch, and for 8 minutes he didn't move his hands.
He sat there like he was in timeout, bro.
Forward, like it was stuck in place. It was like there was weights on his palms or like his head, at the top of his hand. It was crazy. But I'm not gonna lie though.
I still think that even if that is the case, you just don't need to be like if I'm already gonna come to you and apologize, we already here, bro. Like
I agree.
We already here.
I agree with that too.
If we already here to apologize, then yeah, fair. I think what ended up happening, I think to me the most realistic part where I can just say he was completely wrong is if he came there and just said, man, I said some stuff about you back in the day, and now that I know you, you're not really like that. I apologize for what I said. And he was just probably thinking,
let's see, Lo. It depends on how he says it, though. It depends on how.
Yeah, but if me and you now have a rapport, and I know you're cool and you know I'm cool, you might dead ass just be like, bro, fuck it, like it is what it is, bro. Like just charge. Especially I'm an NBA player. But you could have said really anything. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it, you didn't really know me back then.
Let me ask you a question. This is more personal. It's a personal question. It's general. If you and Gifted are cool at a point now, right? And y'all are friends, you have more than Gifted is a friend of yours at the time. There's obviously still like a line of things that you can't say to a friend that's still deemed rude, right? Mm-hmm. If he already crossed that line before even knowing you, would it not also still feel a type of way because like you didn't know him at the time, so that's one thing is true. But then it comes out now when you get to know the person more, and it feels a bit more. It can come across a bit more hurtful to some people. I'm not saying everyone. It's
No,
subjective,
I can understand why he feels that way. I'm not denying that, and I can
Mhm.
understand why it can come across as hurtful. When he made the comments though, he didn't know how hurtful they could have been to Kenyon because he doesn't know at that point in time when he made those
Yeah.
comments how Kenyon may feel about it. So that also needs to be taken into consideration.
And that's why we got to drag him further low. That's my exact point because you're right? I believe when he said the comments, he probably did not know how personal he took that mouth shit. He definitely didn't. But what we have to focus on is once you build a
Yeah, that's
rapport
crazy.
and you're in a nigga's
This
house
nigga
with
is
his kids and all that, right? I'm just saying, right? Once we reach that level, okay, now I do know how serious you might have taken the mouth impediment shit. So once I know that,
do you think he might have even remembered that he said that?
how do you forget that? See, okay, I can't give out bail like that, bro. I know when I talk shit about somebody.
Do you remember everything you said about B-Pods and Moses Moody?
Yes, I told KB this nigga sucks day one. Yes.
But if a nigga pulled out a clip of you and you said you took it one step too far, you were like, well, I don't remember me saying that. Matter of fact, now you showing me that I said that, let me go apologize to this nigga. Because I ain't gonna lie,
I would
I'm not
never
gonna
want
act
to
like
be in his vicinity.
Nah, I hear what you're saying. Sometimes you say a lot of when you say a lot, you forget what you say.
Yeah,
later
I can hear that.
Because if I meet this nigga Russ and we cool, a nigga might show me a clip of me spazzing out on Westbrook, and I might be like, damn, I was going fucking crazy. I don't remember me doing that shit.
I go lie though, like shit like
the
that.
only difference though, the only difference I have to point out though is with Kenyon Martin, he legitimately said the nigga can't even talk straight. If I insult a nigga to that level, I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, like can we if we show him the clip, like if we listen back to the clip and and you hear it, the nigga says it with vim too. He's like, yo, that nigga can't even talk straight, bro. Like he said it with like anger.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I gotta see the clip.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't hear the clip?
No, I didn't hear the clip.
Oh, he didn't hear the clip.
Oh wait, no, actually wait.
You didn't.
If you have to react, then we won't show you the
Send
clip.
me all right, fine. Send me the clip on Twitter.
Okay.
Because I have not seen
so
the actual clip.
Yeah.
Do you want to react to it first time on stream, like on your stream?
Yeah, I didn't even know it was an actual clip out there.
Yeah,
so
there's a 7-minute there's a 7-minute video plus Gil's like video.
Yeah.
I think.
No, not Kenyon addressing him.
No,
I'm
yeah.
talking about y'all have the clip of the dude saying what he said about.
Oh no,
It's in there.
clip
It's
you
in
can
there.
hear it's in that
yeah.
video. Like
Okay.
Kenyon has his phone like this, and he's like close to his mic, so you can hear what the nigga's saying.
You can literally hear him say it, and it sounds like it's a lot of venom. He plays it twice. All I'm saying is, if I say that's
my nigga, I said a lot of venom to a bunch of niggas in the league. I ain't gonna lie. My nigga, if y'all told me right now, do you remember what you said about DeAndre Ayton 2 weeks ago? Dead ass, I might have said some shit I don't remember.
Are you gonna work for DeAndre Ayton?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
when he said that, how long ago was it? Because when he said that, he might not have thought that he was gonna work with Kenyon Martin.
We don't know the time.
Yeah,
so
he might. I'm like, nigga. 2 years ago, I didn't know that I would be in the stream with Gilbert Arenas. So if I said some nut shit about Gil, then fuck it. I'm up.
Okay,
I'm up. It's up now.
Okay, but and this goes on like dick suck. I promise you it's not. What we also have to address, this nigga is talking up to Kenyon Martin. And I'm assuming, because, he doesn't know a lot of people at the level of a Gilbert Arenas or a Kenyon Martin. So I think for him specifically, when you come for how a nigga talks and then you work with him, I would just remember that. And then on top of it, if we go with his story of he apologized for it, I never apologizing to a nigga without him specifically knowing what I'm apologizing for. And I feel like Kenyon Martin is not taking it that way.
Gifted, this is another thing too. And I don't want to derail this for too long, but this is my problem. I overthink too much. But this is the thing that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Why?
You said I don't want to derail this for too long. I don't think we've talked about basketball this entire half.
I was about to say, look at
no, we have not.
I'll be honest,
it's been built.
This is by far and away the best stream that we had in a minute in terms of length of stream and actually just talking. Because bro, it's been get low. You don't understand how dark it gets watching these Warriors games, bro. It gets bad.
I ain't gonna lie, Professor Water Sim.
I ain't gonna lie. After second quarter, we out. I'll be honest. But anyways, though, listen. The question I wanted to ask was in regards to the video in of itself and how long ago it actually was. Because let's say it was a long ass time ago. Why would it just drop now? Like who has that video for it to even be recorded in the first place? Because he was comfortable enough to say it in a setting that was recorded, whether he knew about it or
Like
not.
I said in chat, a professional hater.
True.
Like that's crazy in of itself already. Then that's what I'm leaning towards. Gifted. It had to have been like recent before. Like when I say recent, I mean
Oh
like
my god!
what was it? I missed it. What did he do?
I think he dunked the ball.
It had to.
Look at this. Bro, look at this.
Hold on,
bro.
let me see.
What?
It had to have been like.
Oh
my
shit!
My God. Now he got put in the poster. Goodness me.
That's the only thing
But
I'm
it had,
remember.
look, you know what I'm saying? Like it had to have been recent enough for the nigga who recorded it to know that this nigga is trying to get a job at the establishment that Kenyon Martin is working at.
I mean, he's been working
Like,
there for like what, a couple months? I'm assuming. Like
it's got to be less than a year. Has to be. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gotta be. And he's one of the dudes like behind that. Like nobody knows who this guy is. So it's not even really like it has to be somebody that knows him.
Exactly. And then Kenyon knew him well enough to like take him under his wing and like introduce him to his family or whatever. Like all that cool, all that lovey-dovey stuff, right? That friends do or whatever. So like I don't know. It's a bit weird. I guess there's two main questions that needs to be answered. Did he specifically apologize for the actions that he said? If he did, then this whole thing.
I just don't know how you apologize without doing that.
But the thing is, Lo has a point because you have to think about it fairly on both ends.
Okay.
You could say how is Kenyon reacting in a certain way, but you could also say the nigga's also a bit confused because he's already apologized specifically for this already. So why is Kenyon acting the way he is acting now when he's already apologized specifically?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that is, we have to be fair to both. This is what I'm trying to.
I just think the likelihood of that, like, I'm sorry. Whenever I've told a nigga I'm sorry, like I'm sorry, I'm filling in the blank. Yo, I'm sorry for calling you a bitch. I'm sorry for doing, I feel like if you tell Kenyon Martin, who obviously has the trauma of his impediment, and you say I'm sorry for talking about your speech impediment, he's not gonna be like, it's cool, whatever. I don't believe that.
Oh, wait, no, Matt, shout out to you. He said Kenyon said he's been to multiple Thanksgivings, so it had to have been more than there had to have been years.
That's what I'm saying. So you've known him for like a long time at this point.
Okay. So that makes it even harder for. So you're
that
telling
makes
me
it worse for Kenyon. That makes it worse for Kenyon.
That makes it like now we're talking about something that means that the nigga had said this years ago. Now that's even worse. That means this is something that he said years ago.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that you expect me to believe the nigga remembers some shit he said years ago? And even if he didn't, when it was brought to his attention by this line of thinking that he only came to him because it was going to get leaked.
Mm-hmm.
It was brought to his attention. He came to him to let him know, dog, da-da-da-da happened. And also, you want me to believe, now that we know they've known each other for years now, that even though we've known each other for years, I didn't come to you with some level of directness of explaining what happened years ago.
And see, I don't know. Like, listen, low.
That's a point. That's a fair point.
No, I'm not saying it's not a fair
I'm saying
point.
to you, Lo. I'm saying your point is fair because if you know someone for a long time, you know their habits and you know the things that they don't like. You might, to be given the benefit of the doubt, you might have genuinely just forgot about the things that you said before even meeting him.
That's possible.
It's been years since you met him, and it's been years of knowing him. So it had to have been a long time ago, logically, right? So if he forgot about it and he was reminded of it and he went to him and apologized for it, if you knew someone for a long ass time, he wouldn't just vaguely say I'm sorry, unless he was afraid of the position that he might.
But the only problem I have with this though is, again, regardless of if you forgot, like, why did time have to like the first time I'm working with Kenyon after talking shit specifically about him, which the reason why I would argue he would probably remember it is because someone was trying to say Kenyon was making Gilbert's Arena what it was. That's right. So to counter that, he was saying, how is Kenyon doing that? He can't even talk straight. So that's a specific thing you said about Kenyon to take away from his shine that he was getting for the success of the show. So at that point, if you wind up working with him months down the line or whatever, that's something that is, reasonable for you to say, oh shit, he's here now. Like and you didn't say anything.
But if I still feel, let's say I say this in 2023. I said what he said in 2023.
Okay.
He now starts to become more in the vicinity of Kenyon. He may still believe that. He may still believe, my nigga, low key, the show really be fucked up when you on a what you call it. Why would he then come to him and say that? That doesn't make any sense. Now after that,
because he went to his house. That's why.
But no. Okay, so what I'm saying is, when is he supposed to apologize about it? If I said in 2023,
Mhm.
but I don't come. You don't invite me to your house until 24 and 25.
Okay, cool.
And so here we are now at the top of 26, and it's now brought to my attention some shit I said 3 years ago.
Mhm.
In that time frame when I had said it, I might have just forgotten that I was speaking that crazy. I might have just been riding for my nigga Gil when somebody was putting in the question who actually holds and carry that show. So now I said something out of my body that I was just poking fun at you and your speech impediment, and because of that, I now need to go back and apologize because now it's being brought to my attention again. I hear what you're saying about he said it, said it, and now he needs to address it. But what I'm saying is, bro, if I said that shit in 2023 and me and you don't become cool enough for you to invite me into some shit until the end of 2024, I might have just genuinely forgot about that.
Okay. And what I will respond to you with is two things. Me personally, if I come at a nigga for how he's talking and I have to work with him, and it ever gets to any point where we're cool enough to where I'm pulling up to your house, I'm addressing it right there. Me personally, once you get close to know Kenyon, even before you're close enough to go to his house, I'm assuming at that point Kenyon would have already addressed how he feels about his speech impediment before we're even cool like that. So once that takes place, even if we're not really like that, I'd be like, yo, bro, I didn't know that. And I said it before that. My fault. Like I'm not trying to get buddy with niggas I was talking shit about. I'm just not doing that. He did that though. So I just feel like that's odd to me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and again, we don't know the details. The only reason why I'm saying that Kenyon is wrong because the way in which he's presenting it as if like we knew each other first, and then you decide to say that after we had known each other, not the inverse, because the inverse allows there to be a lot of minutia and details that need to be ironed out before we can kind of get to that point. And I think that Kenyon presenting it that way is damaging to the whole conversation because now we think that the nigga, because it's not behind your back. He didn't speak behind your back because the nigga was not around you to be behind your back when he said it in the first place.
Well, yeah. So that part about it, right? Technically speaking, is not behind his back. However, once we build a rapport and those things were said about me at that point, even though we did not know each other at that point, the impact has already been done. And now it's like, well, damn. So now I knew you for all these times and you never said anything. And then I find out this way. I'm gonna feel the way. Like, nigga, you fake for that. I'm gonna feel that way. And also the other sidebar, which like I haven't gotten to yet because I feel like this is probably less overall debatable. Regardless of that, even if you say, well, I said I'm sorry, nigga, just because you said I'm sorry doesn't mean that's okay. Doesn't mean I have to at all accept that. Also, I can clap back at you how I want because you violated me. That's normal thing to me, especially when you waited for years to have that shit come out to light.
I agree. I definitely stand on the side of he doesn't have to accept your apology. He just don't have to. Like that I wholeheartedly agree with. I also just don't know like I don't know. I just don't know enough. I don't know enough about what's going on.
I hear that.
I feel like there was enough details given to Kenyon in the moment of apology for when he apologized and he made reference to it. Kenyon immediately knew what he was talking about because if he didn't,
he did
know what he was. If there wasn't enough details there, if he had said I had already addressed this with you already, he would not have. He would have been like, "What are you talking about?" If he didn't know. But the fact that Kenyon immediately knew, at least lets me know maybe the details may not have been completely ironed out, but it was ironed out enough for him to know what's going on in the reference that he was making. And to be fair to Kenyon, he could have thought it wasn't as big as a deal, but then when he heard it, he was like,
you heard the video,
nah,
like,
this nigga
oh,
was,
now that shit crazy. Yeah,
this nigga really on my dick. Like,
That's
he
what
was
I'm
really
saying.
going crazy. Now, I'm not that without a doubt could be true as well.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I want to hear the whole thing because I didn't see the part where he actually put it close to his.
bro. It is
his,
frightening
mic.
how loud you can hear the vigor. Like that nigga was like, that nigga can't even talk straight. I'm like, oh shit. You can hear it through the echo in the microphone. And I'm like, oh, well, tough. And again,
man.
like Denver said, the way that he's like was like he was kneeled down right next to Kenyon, not moving at all. Like that nigga looked like he was guilty, Lo. I'm sorry. Yeah. Look, see that? Exactly how Denver's standing right now. That's how the nigga was the whole clip. Dead ass for 8 minutes. He was just crossed over just like that.
I mean, we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
Well,
that's
hey, man, chat.
I'm not gonna lie. He was real soft spoken on there too. He was like, I apologize.
I think he was scared because it's like, shit, am I gonna get fired? Like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
That's the
live.
all the body language was just making it look like as if the nigga was just like hiding something or like
Yeah.
like I don't know, you just look wrong, bro. But anyway, chat. We're gonna wrap up the stream, man.
Yeah,
I'm
we
low-key hungry.
gotta let you go because this dude has a game to watch.
Yeah, I
he
got
does
a
have a
whole
game to
thing.
watch. Yeah, true.
Got 6
It's not even just that, nigga. I need to actually eat my dinner because I had like a.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
some
you didn't
nice
eat all the
little
way yet,
hand
too.
foods.
Yeah,
I
I'll
didn't
catch
eat
y'all later.
like
I'll
that.
catch y'all later.
Yeah.
Chat, Lo, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Peace
You know
out,
what I'm saying? And chat though, we'll be back. God knows when. I actually don't know. But you'll see us.
We have
on the stream.
so listen, KB. We have a back to
We
back
have
on Friday and Saturday.
we have Detroit and then Atlanta.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Friday is Eid, so I won't be here. Saturday, I think there's like a family dinner. Or no, Saturday I'm out with my brother, so I won't be there neither. I'll be real. So listen. If y'all want to stream, that's up to y'all. But I'm letting you know right now, I will not be here, and it's not because I don't want to watch. I'm genuinely physically not gonna be able.
Nah,
to watch.
yeah.
Like Friday's Eid, and I have school, so I'm gonna be at uni. Plus, when I come back home, whatever happens then.
Yeah.
Saturday, I have to go. I'm going out with my brothers. So yeah.
We will
I will
communicate if we're streaming or not on both of those days ahead of time. So don't worry about it.
I'm just letting y'all know right now, chat.
Yeah.
Expect a no stream from all of us. But if it happens, it happens. Anyways, though, chat, we appreciate y'all rocking out for us, man. Make sure to like and sub up, all that good stuff, bro. And I was about to say if you're new to the room, nigga, it's not even playback. Fries, bro. Love y'all, boys. And yeah, a gift to just click end, bro.
Peace out, people. Have a good one. Salute to y'all.